setting out to explore this incredible beach town. Let's see what kind of adventures wait for us and what kind of beautiful sights and interesting things we can find. We're staying at a little hotel called Casa Mexicana here in downtown Barra de Navidad. As you can see, it's sparsely furnished, a very simple room, and it's hottest places in here. There's no AC and we're going through a heat wave, so it's just stifling in here. This is literally the cheapest room I could find here in Barra de Navidad. Maybe like $21 or so. Traveling in the Jalisco coast is not as cheap as, let's say, the Riviera Maya or like other parts of Mexico would be, but I'm still definitely very excited to explore and see what this town has to offer. So let's go, because it's so hot in here. First things first, let's go to the ocean and see what we are dealing with. I can already see islands all the way out there in the back. So much wind, it just smells so good. Oh God, I miss this so bad. Well guys, it looks like we have the entire beach to ourselves. I don't know how exactly I feel about this. This would be perfect if I were coming here on like some kind of spiritual retreat, or like, you know, like some kind of meditative, like I want to be like alone by myself. So, but for someone who's as social as I am, I have mixed feelings about it. But it's so beautiful, such a beautiful beach. We're here during the off season. I was talking to the concierge at the hotel, and he was telling me that the real season here begins in December and it goes all the way to around February or so, when all the people from Canada and the US, you know, snowbirds, come down here, stay for a few months, and then go back eventually, if at all. Oh my God, the water just feels so cool and refreshing. It's very cold, perfect for this heat waves, Jalisco summer temperatures that we're having. So we got here a little late in the day. We came here down from the Jalisco Highlands up in the town of Autlán de Navarro. So now we're down here on the coast. So this is my first taste of the Jalisco coast, and I have to say I can see the appeal. It's very mesmerizing. Just has like a deep soulfulness to it. So this whole stretch of beach is actually Barra de Navidad, while at the other end of this long spit of sand that connects these two towns, that's Melaque over there. It's two beach towns that you get for the price of one. To go from one to the other takes only about 15 pesos and 15 minutes between them on a bus ride. Cab rides are of course going to be more expensive, but still very cheap to move around the beach from one town to the other. These are both very beautiful little beach towns. The towns of Barra de Navidad and Melaque are both known to be fishing villages. So plenty of people come here for the Pacific coast fishing, but also for scuba diving and to experience the undersea world that just inhabits these waters. The Jalisco coast is a very, very rich and vibrant sea. So I've actually done some diving here in Puerto Vallarta, very much nearby. Very, very good diving. Probably not world class as like in Cozumel or like some of these other places, but still very decent diving. Not much more expensive than other parts of Mexico. And you can see all kinds of large species of fish, colorful species that you will see in tropical areas, and all kinds of sea life. The beach itself is reminiscent of other Pacific coast beaches. It really reminds me of some of the Oaxaca beaches, but the ocean is a little more placid. It's not as rough as the waters down there near like Puerto Escondido or some of the other beach towns down in Oaxaca. And it also reminds me of the beaches in Ecuador. Although I might want to take that back. It is a bit rough, at least here where the water breaks. But it seems like it's very swimmable otherwise. ¿Qué especies son?
Rasposita.
¿Vale?
Rasposo.
Para el ceviche.
Sí. Estas también son buenas.
¿Estos también?
Sí.
¿Y qué tal la vida aquí en Melaque? Y Barra de Navidad, ¿ustedes son de aquí o de acá?
Y aquí de Barra.
De Barra.
Sí, somos de aquí de Barra. Sí, tranquilo. Estoy a gusto.
Aquí la gente se dedica más que nada a la pesca.
La mayor parte sí. La mayor parte son pescadores aquí.
So, to be able to take the pictures and the videos I was taking, I left my sandals here, and the wave literally just passed and took them away. And he's saying that I should just wait for the next wave to bring him in again. So that's just my luck today. So here's one. So here's two. I guess my luck wasn't so bad after all. If I managed to recover both of my sandals after that debacle. I just love coming to these fishing villages and places that are like not these huge tourism hotspots. Of course you do have this huge surge of people who come here when it's the actual, you know, travel season, but I just love like the fisher folk in these villages. They usually are just some of the most relaxed, laid-back, friendly people you'll ever meet. It's very friendly, laid-back people all around. So we're now headed here to see this lagoon. So here is the actual lagoon that breaks up Melaque from Barra de Navidad here in the back. So I actually just finished talking with a woman, nice woman who was walking down here at the beach, and she told me not to get too close because there are crocodiles in the lagoon. So I'm gonna show it to you guys with a bit of caution because, you know, you never know when you mistake a log for a croc. It's so beautiful, it's so green, and it has tons of flowers and birds flittering all around. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous wetlands.
Vengan amigos a Barra de Navidad a practicar esquí. Es buen lugar para practicarlo. Ánimo. Arrebanda aquí en Barra, en Boquita. ¡Saludos, banda!
Okay, so we're getting pretty close to Melaque at the other end of the beach. So let's go into town and check it out. And it's going, and it's gone. So we're walking through downtown Melaque. It's a very chill day. I mean, it's Tuesday after all. So, and during the off season, so the streets are pretty empty, but you can still see there's plenty of shops, places to do groceries, plenty of Hotel Monterrey, where I'm from. Plenty of things to do. We're right back at the bus terminal here on the corner, right where we started our trip that got us here in the first place. So we've just kind of done this like little loop. Now I have to go back all the way to Barra de Navidad, but there are no more buses. So I'm gonna have to walk all along the beach for another like 40 minutes. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. So it seems like it's a pretty quiet, sleepy town so far. For the most part, I'm seeing tons of little souvenir shops, ice cream parlors, small restaurants, locally owned restaurants. You don't see any big chains here, which is a really cool thing. You're seeing tons of like family restaurants, family-owned hotels, that kind of stuff. So it all feels very authentic. So we're walking around the main plaza here in the Melaque downtown. You have this beautiful fountain with dolphins and fish. Definitely, obviously, a maritime feel to the whole town, which really adds to the flavor of the town. Other than the authenticity of everything that, as I was saying, everything just feels very much like it's from here. We've been walking along the beach. It is pitch black out here. You can really see the stars out. I mean, not with my phone shining in my face, obviously, but beautiful sea breeze. And you can also see the lighthouse out on the point, calling all the fishermen back from sea. Beautiful walk, real valuable time to be alone. And we are back at the presidential suite. I arrived here at around maybe 4 in the afternoon, and it's 10 p.m. So I figure I've been walking around for something like 6 hours. I am exhausted. My God, it is absolutely stifling in here. The more expensive room, with the one with actual AC, was $5 a night more. So being a poor travel blogger that I am, I can't really afford to do that. So it's gonna be a night in the sauna for today. Overall, it was a good first exploration of Melaque and Barra de Navidad and our introduction to the Jalisco coast. We met some very cool and interesting people, and we saw some beautiful sights all around on our tour and our walk. I am excited to go out and do further explorations tomorrow. But for now, I would love and be super grateful if you could smash that subscribe button, follow us on our adventures, become a part of this burgeoning travel community, and join me as I share all of these different stories, people, places, and things with you to captivate your imagination and just get you out the door. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, drop a comment, say hi. Love all of you guys. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Remember to watch the next episodes of our further explorations of this coast, which is probably gonna come up here or here, probably here. So until the next adventures, adios amigos. Keep on rambling and roving. Stay safe.